At the beginning of the summer, I filmed a video to talk to you about my most worn pieces for warm weather. Well, I thought I would do the same thing for my cool weather or winter weather wardrobe. What are the pieces I reached for over and over and over again last season or last year? And should I make them again? So recently I did the big swap in my closet. So I put away all of the really summery things and I took out my cool weather clothes that I keep in storage down here. And that got me thinking about the sweaters or the tops that I wore most often last year. You know, the ones that just make you feel nice and snuggly with a cup of coffee, you know, that kind of thing. And wondering if I should make some of those patterns again, because during the swap, I realized that I have a ton of very pretty tops, like this one, for example, that I can wear to work, that I can wear a cardigan over, but I don't have a lot of nice weekend snuggly sweaters, or even sweaters I could potentially wear to work when it's really, really cold. So yeah, by the way, I'm Izzy if you're new here, and on this channel we talk all things sewing, could be garments, could be quilts, and yeah, we have a lot of fun. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. All right, so while I was looking through my cool weather stuff, 3 patterns or 3 garments jumped out at me because I wore those all of the time last year. And I started thinking, why do I love them so much? And if I like them so much, should I make more of those things to kind of build up a few more options for weekends and potentially for work? The first one that I wore all the time was my Newport top. Now, I've made that top twice. This is a really fun, beyond basic top. It's got really fun shoulder details. It comes in 2 different views, although really the only difference is the sleeve length. So you can make them longer or 3/4. And I brought the first one I ever made, and it's this one. This one's got 3/4 sleeves, so you can see the really fun shoulder detail. I used a stripe, which is really cute. This one I wear spring, summer, fall, but the 3/4 length sleeves really don't work very well when it's cold and you need to wear a jacket, because your sleeves get stuck in this. Yeah, it's annoying. So I made another one in black and white. It's a Ponte, and that one's got long sleeves, and I wear it all of the time. I wear it to work or to work from home because it looks very nice, and I wear it on weekends with a pair of jeans or some joggers, that kind of thing. So because I wear these so much, should I make another one of these? And then I landed on no, because there's pretty distinctive details on this pattern. The shoulder details, for example, and if I made multiples of this pattern, I think people would be able to tell that it's basically the same top, but in different fabrics. Agree? Disagree? Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, this one I wore it all the time. Highly recommend this pattern. It's an easy one to put together. It's knit, so it feels very comfortable, but because of the elevated design, it doesn't look like just your regular t-shirt, which is kind of nice. So if you don't already own the Newport by Itch to Stitch, highly recommend. It's a really, really good one. The second pattern I wore over and over and over again last year was my Stanton hoodies. Now, if you've been around the channel for a while, you know that the Stanton hoodie is by far my favorite hoodie out there. I've made it a ton of times. I think I've made it 4 times now. 3 of them still live in my closet. And it's a really, again, it's a beyond basic. It's not just your ordinary hoodie. It's got some shoulder pieces that allow you to color block if you want to. It's got a couple of different views, so you can have the full zip up version, you can have the regular hoodie with the huge kangaroo pocket in the front. And if you're a member of the Cashmerette Club, they came out with an expansion pack for the Stanton where you can either make it a quarter zip, which I've made, or a dress, like a hoodie dress. Imagine that with tights and oh my gosh, super, super comfortable. So I wore my Stantons a lot because when it's really, really cold here, I need an extra layer even inside the house. Plus, they're really great to go to a hockey game, for example. So wore them all of the time. Like I said, I still have 3 in my closet. The one that started my love affair with the Stanton is this one, and this is the full zip-up version. I love the color of this one. I love that I used a black ribbing for the shoulder, for the cuffs, and for the hem. I love this thing so much. Then I tried just the regular hoodie with the kangaroo pocket in a burgundy or mauve kind of color. Also wore that one a ton. It is so comfortable. And then I made the half zip in a French terry, that's a lilac or lavender color French terry. Absolutely love that one. But it's a lighter weight French terry, so I don't wear that one a lot when it's really, really cold. So basically, I have my regular Stanton hoodie with the big pocket in the mauve color, and then I have this crazy pink one with the black details. So I like the zip-up version more on me because I find this big kangaroo pocket in the front on the regular hoodie isn't the most flattering thing on me. And although I hate that word flattering, my body shape goals are usually to draw the eyes away from my middle because I carry extra weight there. I have a belly and I'd rather just people look up at my face, my shoulders. So this big kangaroo pocket right there just says, look here, in my mind. So I love the zip up version more because the zip kind of breaks up the middle and makes the eyes travel up and down. So I thought, okay, I need to make myself another Stanton hoodie with the zip. But this time I think I want a more neutral one. So I was thinking a chocolate brown one would be kind of cool. Chocolate brown or brown period is everywhere this fall, so that would be a really fun option. I don't think I want a black one. Like an all black hoodie I think would be a little harsh on me. So I'm trying to think of neutral or almost neutral colors to make myself a new Stanton hoodie with the full zip. So I haven't made my decision yet, but if you have any thoughts, any ideas, leave them in the comments below. I think I really need to add another one of these hoodies to my list of things to make this fall. And the third pattern I wore a ton last year is the Whistler sweater by Love Notions. I have made that one twice. This is a super snuggly, nice sweater to wear. It's got the fun shawl collar, it's got the button details, it's got huge pockets in the front that are constructed in a super clever way by folding the pattern piece. And anyways, the construction of this sweater is a lot of fun. It's got a few different options, so you can turn it into a tunic. I think you can also make a dress. You can add a hemband or just finish the hem. Yeah, you can even have a hoodie on this one. I haven't tried that one yet. Tempted to try the hoodie version. But anyways, I've made it twice. The first time I made it was probably 3 years ago now, and I have it here. I made this in this really fluffy, almost minky-like fabric. It is so thick and soft and warm. This thing is amazing when it's really, really cold outside. And it still looks put together. It's, again, it's an elevated sweater. I've worn this to work from home in the past. I don't know that I would go in the office with it, but working from home with a pair of joggers, this thing is amazing. And the great thing about this fabric is I've worn this so much and washed it over the last 3 years. It's still just as soft as when I sewed it up. It still looks really, really nice. The fabric is in really good condition. Yeah, there are no stains on this thing. It still looks really, really good. So I am going to wear this again throughout the winter. And then last winter I made a second version, this time in a green, like an emerald green stretch velvet. And I made it as a set with some pants in the same fabric. This one's a little bit out there for me. I have worn it. I wore it a ton again last winter, but it's not something I wear like out a lot. It's my lounge around the house kind of sweater. I thought I would love the green velvet suit kind of thing, but I have to be honest, I've never worn the whole set out of the house ever. I've worn inside the house to lounge and stuff, but never like as a set outside of the house. So I've worn the top. And again, I was wondering, oh, should I make another one? Because I wore those two so much. But again, the design is pretty distinctive. Like the buttons on the front, those huge pocket, the shawl collar. If I made more of this sweater, you know, you'd probably be able to tell that it's the exact same pattern. Plus, I have a bunch of sweater patterns that I haven't used yet. Now, the whole point here is to encourage myself and encourage you maybe to use your existing patterns more. Like, we pay a lot of money for those patterns, and it's kind of sad to just make it once or twice. So I really want to reuse my patterns more. But when they're really like distinctive styles like this one, I find it more difficult to reuse them. So I'll just have to search through my stash of sweater patterns and maybe pick a new pattern to try. We shall see. So there you have it, the 3 patterns that really took me through all of the cold season last year and will continue to get worn again this year. The Newport by Itch to Stitch, the Stanton by Cashmerette, and the Whistler by Love Notions. I will definitely make a new Stanton, and I'll make a new Newport once one of the 2 that I have just becomes unwearable anymore. But yeah, for now, I think those patterns, except for the Stanton, are going to be put away, and I'll make them again if I need to. I just need to find new sweater patterns for this winter, maybe. If you have any thoughts or any ideas or any suggestions on patterns I could maybe look at, I'd prefer not to have to purchase a new one. But if you have one that you think is the best sweater pattern out there, I would love for you to let me know. All right, thank you so much for watching the video today. Let me know what you think of my 3 picks as my most worn sweaters. Give the video a like on your way out if you liked it, and I will see you soon.